Okay, welcome again to our reading of Acts of the Apostles, and we're in chapter 10 and we're halfway through verse 23, so 23b. And on the following day, having stood up, he went with them. Just remember, Peter is the subject of this. Remember that the two servants of Cornelius have come to fetch Peter. So he went out with them, and certain of the brothers of those from Joppa accompanied him, so they went with him. And on the following day they came into Caesarea. Hode Cornelius, and Cornelius was prosdokon. He was expecting them, having called together from Sunkalio tus Sungenes, this is third declension now, his relatives, and, funny expression, tus Ananchius Philus. Ananchius literally means necessary, but it's got more the sense here of related by necessity, and it's so used in Xenophon, i.e. those who are connected either by blood or by marriage. So those who were, he would say in English, his nearest and dearest. So those who were near, perhaps his close friends. And when it came to pass for Peter to Eselthane, to enter in. It's a slightly odd use of the articular infinitive here. It happened that Peter was entering in, and Cornelius, son and Tarsas, having met with him, having fallen at his feet, perhaps it's imperfect, he worshipped him. He did obeisance to him. But Peter raised him up from egero, legon participle, saying, Anastethi, stand up. And I myself, I am anthropos, I am a man, so I am myself a man. Kai sun homilone, this is a participle from sun homilio, to talk with, to keep company with. And talking with him, keeping company with him, he entered in, and he found all of them, all the ones who had come together. This is from sun erchomai. So this is a participle, it's a perfect participle. So you get elelutha, and then os and this is the accusative plural participle from sun erchomai. Perfect. So he found those who had been, who had come together, and he said to them, a little connective tet here, and he said to them, you epistas there, you know that it is athemiton, it is against custom. It's against themis. Themis is an old word for law, alpha privative. So it is against our law, against our custom, for a Jewish man, kolasthai, to keep company or to approach an alophilos, a man of another nation. This is often used of in the Septuagint of a Philistine, but here I think just a foreigner. And God, edaksen from daiknumi, has revealed to me, literally, to speak of no man as koinon, common or unclean. So God has revealed to me that I should not refer to any man as common or unclean. Wherefore also antieretos, this is an adverb, it's alpha privative plus a nu, and then anti, and the retos is connected with rhesus, which is to do with that word. It's like the root out of the aorist passive of Lego, erythane. So it means not refusing. So not speaking. So it's not speaking against. So not refusing. So wherefore also I came, having been invited or sent for, from aorist passive participle here, from metapempo, not refusing. And therefore, Ponthanamai, I inquire, tini logo, for what reason, met epempsas theme, you have summoned me, you have sent for me. And Cornelius said, apotetates hemeras mecritutes tes horas, tautes tes horas. Literally from 4 days. From the 4th day. This is a very odd expression here. Now, Greek, of course, always uses inclusive counting. So this is a fancy way of saying 3 days ago, at this hour, I was literally praying the 9th. So I was observing the 9th hour of prayer. Very funny expression here. So up until this hour, from the 4th day, and from the 4th day, so 3 days ago, up until this hour, I was literally praying the 9th. So observing the 9th hour of prayer in my house. And behold, there a man, Este, from Histami, stood enopion mu, in front of me, en estheti lampra, literally in bright clothing. Estheta is from esthes. It's a 3rd declension noun. It's connected with the old verb henumi, to put on. So what do you put on? Well, you put on your clothes. Interestingly, this is the same expression that's used in James, so it's often translated in the old versions in bright raiment, or perhaps in sparkling or fancy clothing. Kai facey, and he says. So this is historic present from the verb fami, I say, one of the me verbs. And it's historic present. And he says, vocative, O Cornelius, your prayer, eis akouste, literally has been heard, and your almsgiving, so perhaps your generosity, emnesthesan enopion to theou, has been brought to mind, has been remembered before God. Pempson, imperative, send therefore into Joppa, and another imperative, summon or call for Simon, this is Shimon, of course, in Hebrew, who has been nicknamed Petros, Peter. He, xenistatai, he is lodging, or is being looked after, he's being cared for in the house of Simon Borsios, genitive the tanner, para thalasan, beside the sea. Therefore, ex autes, immediately, epempsaprose, I sent to you. And, little connective te, which Luke is fond of, and you have done well, paragenominos, being present. So you have acted kindly, you've acted well by being present. Now, therefore, we all, paraesmen from paraimi, we are present before God, akusai, to hear, panta ta prostetagmena. This is from prostasso. This is the perfect passive participle here. To hear all of the things commanded to you, hupatu kuriu, by the Lord.